Right, what is up, people, and welcome back to the channel. So before I put anything else in the back of this, I've managed to slide that bar out, look, because I had to just trim a touch more of the inside of this to get it to sit back slightly. So I thought I'd show you my notching. So you'll see, look, that is just that. So I put this on top of there and then I scribed the underside, yeah, and then I put a piece of, where's that box section? Use this stuff. Oh Jesus! So I put a piece of that on there, yeah, and then put another piece on the top, which is what gave me that dimension there. So then you put that there like that, and you put that there like that, and I scribed the underneath, and it gave me that line there. Yeah, you figured out. And then that was there, gave me that line going up the back there, and then just chopped it out with the grinder. Got it as close as we could, get it both sides. Job's a good one. And then I'm just gonna put this back in there now, get all this tacked in place, yeah, before I start working on anything else, just so I know it's solid and where it needs to be. Right, catch you in a bit. So, as you've seen, the X is in. So hang on, the X is in. So I've got it all to fit, modified that little bit of a notch just to get that back, because this has to sit parallel with this, so this fits across the two. You get me? So all this got tigged in. I'm not a big TIG person, but I can make TIG work. Do you know what I mean? I've been playing with my TIG today, just trying to get some of the settings dialed in a little bit better. So I don't use it that much, so I've been playing with ampage and gas settings and stuff. So I can make a TIG work, but I'm not proficient at it. So all this got TIGged in place, because I didn't want to put a big MIG tack, because it's hard to run over it really. So then it all got migged in. Now, this stuff is a bit harder. You have to be quite careful when you're migging a thick material to a thinner material. Like this T45, it really loves to be tigged. So what I will do basically is I run my MIG on the thick wall. I'm on the thick wall, drag it into the thin wall, pull it back, drag it into the thin wall. Otherwise, you'll just blow through the thin wall stuff. But you need the power up to get the penetration in the thick wall stuff. You get me? So that's on. We ground back the welds under here of this box section, because we've welded the box section in and we did it this side. Then we have to linish it off for this to go on. Then we've tacked this in place. We've got our angles the way we like it. And then these will get finished welded when the chassis is on its side, yeah, to get maximum penetration. And then I can get in there and get all that nice and welded. So now we need to work out what I'm going to do with the back of this chassis. And I think what I'm going to do is, now the chassis is going to Germany, the last Honda one I did with the X in the roof. I'm going to go down that route, I think. So we're going to go X bar, door bar. It's going to come out a lot like that one, but I'm going to use Maguire style rear ends. So this is going to be much longer to get the shocks shorter. Yeah, I've actually got a pair of Protec shocks in here, but I might get Protec to make me a set in a different colour. See if I can get them to up me up with some deal, because I do have quite a lot of shocks off them and I'll send a lot of work their way. So if I can put some shorter shocks in, so this bar will be lower. The only thing I'll have to do is, so this bar will come across, and then, you know, I'll run one down to here, and then I put like an X or a V or something in the rear. Well, my fuel tank's going to be much larger in this car. So the middle two bars might have to go at a bend or something. I'm going to get in touch with my friend, because I was going to use my Owens tank. The problem with the Owens tank, not a problem actually with the tank, is the sump hangs below about that far, about that big. So my, Jesus Christ, the wife scared the shit out of me. Jesus Christ, scared the shit out of me. So my framework from the floor is going to come up at an angle to the back, so we can get our diffuser underneath it. Well, if you run the Owens tank, you've got to compensate for the sump. Then that car's got a 32 litre tank in it, which we're up here. So it's really tight. Les, a Custom Minis in the R1 chassis I just did, just about fitted his 20 litre underneath, and he's got the Maguire style rear end. So I think I'm going to have a chat with my friend at Price Engineering, the chap who done the radiators, modded tanks and bits and bobs for the R1, the Booster Mini I did. And I'll see if I can get him to fabricate me a tank to fit. Because ideally, I mean, that's a 32 litre tank. It would be nice if we could go even bigger. You know what I mean? Get some real fuel load in this. Because at the end of the day, the size of the tank doesn't matter, because of aluminium, it doesn't really weigh a lot. So you could have a 50 litre tank. And if you're only in a 15-minute race, you're only half fill it. As long as it's baffled or foam filled or good with a decent sump pickup, you can have whatever size tank you want. So that might be the way I have to go, being a custom-made tank. And I also want to have the filler coming out the side window in straight into the top, so you don't, because otherwise the van back doors will be here. And if my tank's here, so what I wouldn't mind doing is one of them dry fit things, if I can get one at the right money, because they're daft money. So the tank will have to be a tank inside a box with the housing on the top to come up, because we're going to have to come through maybe firewalls, whatever way around or go. It's going to be a bit tricky to get out. So yeah, I'm going to go Maguire style rear end and then work out my X bracing, which we'll do in the next video. We're going to start laying down some door bars. We've got the intrusion bar. That'll be the nice. So get this bar in, put the jig in, get that bar in, work out some diagonals, whether I'll come straight up to here and then do I go to the middle, or do I come to here? Is it like with an X? Do I put the X behind the X, or do I go up as a triangle? I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out in the next video together. Right, this is a quick one because I've got to cook dinner. Thanks for watching, people. See you in the next one.